Now we have our spline here, which is the handle. I went ahead and renamed everything, the handle, and the circle is actually the reference. What we're going to do is we're going to use the handle, which is the line itself, like the outline, and we're going to use it to drive the circle, which is going to be the width of the handle. And we have the sweep nerve, which will actually create that geometry for us. So we're going to actually take the handle and we're going to place it inside of the sweep. And we're going to use the reference and we're going to place it inside of the sweep. And that right there give us our actual handle. So actually right now what we're going to do is let's go to our sweep nerve and we will, or actually let's go to the reference and we'll change it from uniform to natural. And once it's in natural, we could actually change the numbers to different numbers. The lower it is, the higher it is, the more it is. Actually, we turn it all the way down. I like to lower my subdivision a little bit. I think that's good right there. So I don't have so much things going on. So let's go back to our view or front view. And if you take a look at the actual setup we have here. So let's see. This is the handle itself. And as you can see, it's a little bit bending the wrong way. So we go ahead and select this. The good thing about using spline, you could always go ahead and fix it how you want it. You can go ahead and reshape it, reorganize it, or make it how you want it. So let's go ahead and rotate it this way. I want to rotate it so it's actually, oops, let's rotate it all the way. I want it a little bit up more, like so. Let's see what will happen. Like a little bit. Actually, it's actually a little bit down, like that. Actually, might have to bring it more into the cup itself. Let's go ahead and select it. Use the rectangular selection tool, and we'll bring it in just a little bit. We'll do the same thing with the base, with the bottom part of it, because you're not really actually going to see the inside of the cup with the simulation. So everything looks like it's good so far. Okay, let's go ahead to our main view and see what we have. So there's the actual cup, right? This is simple. So now what we're going to actually do now, you could actually turn back up the numbers if you want to make it more smoother. If you see there is some kink in there or you're not happy with whatever, like how it looks, you could always go back and select the points and actually mess with the points to make it how you want it. Like this part itself is like a little bit higher, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix it higher a little bit. And this part is okay. And the lower part of the actual points, I'll bring it down. Actually, I need the whole thing right here. I'll bring it in and I'll bring it down. Okay, once that's finished, it's all right for a first cup, right? Just like a quick exercise to show you what to do. I'm always messing around with the rotation. So let's go ahead and we'll group these. You can select everything. You can press Alt G. That will actually put everything in a group. We'll call this cup CUP. And now we're going to hide it from our screen, from our viewport. And we're going to actually do the base, which is the plate underneath the cup. Now we could go ahead and use the same actual steps and technique that we did to create the cup, which is the actual pen tool. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do another one. This is where I'm going to show you guys how to actually create it using a primitive object. Let's go ahead and go here. And we're going to select cylinder. We're going to go to this right here, which is the model mode. And we're going to actually shrink this down. Let's go ahead and scale it. And to bring back in, you could actually bring back or unhide your cup to see how it's looking. We'll put this around this way, right? Let's go back to our actual perspective view. And right now we have it looking like this, right? But I'm going to add like a little bit more feeling of a plate look. So let's go ahead and hide this. And we'll go ahead and we'll choose, you could easily choose fillet. We're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and add one more segment to it, which that's the inner segments. We don't need that. We need that. Let's put the rotation down to, how much do I have? 12? 14 probably. And we're going to, height segment, we're going to put 2. That just give us a line in the center. So we're going to go ahead and press C to make it an editable object. We're going to click this, which is the polygons. We're going to select the rectangle selection tool. We're going to go over it, highlight everything, right click, and we're going to choose optimize. Now is the next step. So we want to create, we're going to turn the base of the cylinder. We're going to press UL for loop selection, and we're going to actually bring that part inwards like so, right? Let's give it some more. I think that's good enough. And we're going to do the same thing to the top part. We're going to press UL, and we're going to press right click, and we're going to put extrude inner. And we should extrude it all the way. We're going to give it like a little corner at the edge. So we're going to extrude it once more. We're going to extrude it all the way to here, and then actually go down. And you could press S to zoom in. We're going to actually bring that part down. Words right about there. You could always go ahead once you have that selected and expand the edge right there. Let's go ahead back into our main view. So with that selected, let's go back and bring our cup in. Okay. The dish may be a little bit too small, but we could always expand that. That's not a problem. So let's go ahead and select the loop selection by pressing UL. We're going to click the loop, and we're going to right click, and we're going to press bevel. That's going to actually bevel it. Now, if we go ahead and throw this into a subdivision surface, which is this, we'll have this. Let's go ahead and put it to Garut shading. And then you have your cup. As you can see, the base part of it, we actually need to add like a cut at the bottom part to give it like a little base. So you go ahead and hide the subdivision surface. We'll select the base part of it. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. We'll press UL for loop. Right click, and we'll choose bevel. That's actually too much. Control Z, undo, and we'll give it just a little bevel, not too much. Now when we actually unhide our subdivision surface, we go back, we see like a little section at the base. Let's go ahead and bring our cup back in. And here's our cup. We're going to go ahead and place it. Let's go ahead and look at our reference image. So that needs to be way a little bit bigger. So let's go to our top view, which is here. Click here. These are where your menu is for your views. This is the top view. So we expanded the top view, and now we'll choose the base part, the plate, and we will expand it. So right about there. We'll take the cup itself and we'll place it in the center. Right? Okay.